Got a really interesting question from somebody who's considering getting up and running on Amazon FBA here in Australia. Question is very, very simple. Is Amazon saturated? The answer to that is yes. However, if you know what you're doing, you can still make money. In this video, I'm going to show you how. Now, if you like this kind of information where I'm helping you make money on Amazon here in Australia, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That way I'll know you want more information just like this. Also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel just down there. I post brand new money making information just like this each and every day. If you've got any questions for me or comments, comment below and I'll answer personally for you. With that being said, let's get into it. Is Amazon saturated? I mean, there are a lot of people selling on Amazon. There's a lot of Chinese selling on Amazon. Pakistan actually is the #2 place outside of the USA where people are selling on Amazon.com now. So used to be India, that's now Pakistan. Is Amazon saturated? Is it got to the point where it's like, can't be done because it's saturated now? What do you reckon? I will tell you, in my experience, that there absolutely are some categories that have got a plethora of sellers selling in. And because of the way the categories are structured, so for instance, let's take an example. Vitamin D tablets, okay, pretty concise, targeted search term. Vitamin D tablets, very, very concise. What somebody's looking for is a tablet with vitamin D in it, okay? So not a lot of space to put your own stamp of creativity onto that particular thing, right? Not a lot of space to differentiate that product. Not unless you're going to go to a level like if you did a different delivery system, for instance. Instead of doing a tablet, you try to sell a lipospheric version of it, for instance, which is a different delivery method, or a powder of it, for instance. But the actual thing, that's probably pretty saturated because everybody's got to sell the same thing, okay? So things like that, I would say, unless you've got very, very deep pockets, avoid them, okay? But there's heaps of different categories and heaps of different product categories on Amazon. As Dave says, the marketplace is constantly growing on Amazon. As the market grows, the ability to sell something that a group of people uniquely want increases. And so that gives rise to an ongoing, ever-changing group of opportunities for us as e-commerce entrepreneurs to go after, okay? So yes, some categories are saturated and you should avoid them without a doubt, unless you've got deep pockets. But that doesn't mean that Amazon is saturated. What it means is that specific thing should be avoided unless you've got deep pockets, okay? Unless you've got deep pockets. So let's have a look here at something which is on the surface saturated, but in actuality isn't. So this is Amazon for succulent pots. We just brought some on the weekend. And you can see, I like products like this because they are very, very easy to do something different in. And if I'm looking for a succulent pot, then I'm going to be looking for not just something to put my succulent in, like a utilitarian version of that, but I want something that more accurately reflects my own unique personality. Okay, so that's why things like this cute animal pot, for instance, are able to make a ton of sales. That's why some people will be more interested in a product like that than they are a product like that. And it's these kind of niches where you get to have a subjective criteria for choosing a product that I think represent the biggest opportunities, certainly for beginners to intermediates on Amazon, without a doubt. Okay. And look, Lots of people searching for this. Lots of people searching it. 54,000 searches. Plenty of ability there to make money in a niche like that. Plenty of opportunity there. And the thing I really like about these, which kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier, is within this 730 ratings, fairly difficult to compete with that, but only if you're selling exactly the same thing as that, because that's only got one rating, but it doesn't matter, because if that's what I want, that's okay. That's okay. I will put aside the number of ratings and focus instead on the unique thing that I want, which makes it perfect to launch as a new product. Does that make sense? Same for this one. If that's what I uniquely want, then it doesn't matter that that's only got 2 reviews and that's got 367 ratings. I'm still going to go after that, which means it's super easy to get into as a space. Okay. I like those kind of things. There's so many different opportunities for things like this that you can come across as well. Wedding gifts and things like that. So all different categories that they can go into. Anyway, so that's my take on it. Amazon is saturated for some niches where you can't be super creative, but as soon as you get outside of them, there's a whole world of opportunity for you, just waiting for you to go after it, is my take. I would tell you as well that Amazon daily, I checked this out earlier, their daily revenue on Amazon is 1.29 billion. There are 350,000 third-party sellers. That's what we are, third-party sellers, making over $150,000 a year in sales. And third-party sellers sell 7,000 products per minute on Amazon.com. So there is plenty of opportunity there, But if everybody's sourcing from the same place, like China, for instance, then everybody's going to be selling the same thing. But now there's an influx of new products coming onto the market from Pakistan. You can rest assured they're very, very different products, very, very different products. You could have been the person to go source the products from Vietnam, from the Philippines, from Mexico, and be selling something very, very unique yourself. You open up an entirely new market for yourself as well. That was a video from the Monday night regular Q&A session I host with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right here in Australia. Over 2,500 members and growing, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. Now, if you're not in Australia, no worries at all. You can still come and join us. And to find out more about what we do, and of course to join us as well, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link is below for that. That's www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. And I will see you on the next video. Till then, have a great one. Make some cash. Bye.